Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought we could film a Valentine's Day look today. My base is prepped, my skincare is already on, so we're gonna go ahead and just start right away with the makeup. I actually don't know what I want to do with my makeup today. I usually would go like full coverage, pretty matte with lots of highlighter and do like lots of like bright pink and sparkles. It's so rare for me to do my makeup like that anymore these days that I don't know if maybe I want to try something a bit different. So I'm gonna start with my eyes because pink is not a color of fallout that I want to be dealing with mixing into my concealer. So I'm just using a little bit of the Laura Mercier eye base. So the palettes that I pulled out for today's look all have sort of romantic kind of vibes to them. The first one is the Natasha Denona Retro palette. The colors in here are a bit more purple than I think I want to go, but there is this really pretty kind of iridescent pink up in the corner here and this one in the middle here as well. So those are options maybe for like some glittery toppers. I also have the Huda Beauty Rose Quartz palette here, which just kind of screams Valentine's Day to me. Lots of shimmers, lots of really soft kind of pastel-y colors. But I think this one is also maybe pulling a little bit too purple because I'm really wanting to go more pink. So for that, I have this one right here. This is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Primrose palette. And there's a really pretty kind of shimmery pink in here with a gold reflect to it. And then the one that I feel like I always end up going with, this is ABHM Resi. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, again, you'll have seen this palette many times before. This is one of my favorite palettes of all time, honestly. I wish they still made it so I could buy another one. But yeah, this whole side over here is very Valentine's Day-y. Valentine's Day-y. And then, of course, I have the palette that I was wearing on my eyes almost every single day for like 2 years. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk palette. This is a little bit more of like natural kind of brownie pinks, but definitely still very pink. So I'm thinking we'll just play. We'll just see what I end up using. I have kind of a vision coming to me. So I think what I'm going to do just to start off is I'm going to go into this Rose Quartz palette from Huda Beauty and take this color right in the middle here. It's like a matte, really light pink, kind of pastel-y. I have a feeling it is going to come off a little bit more purple than what I'm looking for. Maybe not. It's quite pink on the brush, actually. Let's see what happens. I'm putting it on a really fluffy brush, and I just want to kind of use that to first carve out the shape that I want my eyeshadow to be. Okay, and then in Resi, I'm gonna use this color right here, which is called Wasted. It's another soft pink, but this one is a little bit peachier and it has more shimmer. I know Valentine's Day is not everyone's favorite thing. So if you're anti-Valentine's Day, then I do apologize for contributing to all of the madness, but I have never really been an anti-Valentine's Day gal. I like the idea of celebrating love, especially these days where people tend to celebrate all kinds of love, whether that be romantic love with a partner or love with yourself or love with your friends. I think it's kind of cute to celebrate, and like the aesthetic of Valentine's Day is fun. This shadow right here next to the one that I just used is called Barb, and it's like just the most beautiful shimmery chunky pink glitter. So I think I'm gonna just take a tiny bit of that next and add it right to the very center just for a little pop. That looks so pretty in person. I hope it's gonna show up on camera. I have a feeling it's not, but trust me, just a really soft application of a chunky glitter is everything. let's do a fun liner. So this inspo that kind of came to me while I was sitting here talking to you guys was to do a soft pink eye with a red liner, like really smoked out red winged liner. I have this one from Sephora. This is their waterproof matte in the color Aloha. I used to have an eyeliner from Charlotte Tilbury called Walk of No Shame, and it was this really beautiful red, but I used up the entire thing. So I bought this one to replace it, hoping that it would be the same. It's not exactly the same, but it's close enough. You know, I only need one red eyeliner in my collection. The Charlotte Tilbury one is a bit of a nicer texture in terms of the workability of it. It goes on really smooth and you can blend it really nicely. These waterproof ones from Sephora are super long wearing, like they will stay on all day, which is why I really like them in my makeup kit. But for something like this where I want to really smudge it and blend it, I'm gonna have to work pretty quickly. So I've got a little brush right here to smudge it with as I go. And I'm gonna start, I'm not gonna bring it all the way in. I'm just gonna go about 3/4 of the way across just to start. I have been not bringing my eyeliner all the way into the inner corner lately. One thing that I love about these red toned liners is how green they make my eyes look. It's kind of amazing. Like as soon as that color went on, I feel like my eyes just popped. Okay, that's a good place to start. I think I'll just do the same on the other side. It's kind of like a wine color. It's got some like deep purple in it, which I think is nice because it makes it a little bit more wearable, less like red where it might look like you have like a sore eye. Okay, love that. And then to make that stand out even more, I'm gonna take an eyeshadow that is a similar color if I can find one. So here in the Natasha Denona Retro palette, I'm gonna take this color right here, Amara. You can see it's kind of a matte mid-tone reddy brown, but definitely more red than brown. And I'll just go over top of the pencil eyeliner with this to intensify it and smoke it out even more. Woo, pigmented. Okay, I'm gonna throw on some mascara and some lashes and I will come back and we'll keep going. Lashes are on. It took me a little while. I haven't put them on in so long. It took me a little while to get this one on and it's not perfect, but this one went right on in 2 seconds. So just needed a little practice. But I'm just gonna go ahead and clean up underneath my eyes. I have a little bit of fallout, some shimmery glitter and stuff. Kind of try and clean this up a little bit over here. And then we will move on to complexion. I am so tempted. I normally would go in with like a really beautiful full coverage foundation. Like I feel like my Lancome foundation would look so pretty with this look, but my skin is so good right now. It's in such a good place, which is so rare for me. I had to take antibiotics for like a little rash, some little dermatitis that I had on my face. And when I do that, it totally clears up all of my acne and I just have like beautiful, flawless skin. So I'm feeling like maybe I should kind of take advantage of that and not just cover it all up and do something a little bit lighter coverage. I think I'll just use a little bit of tinted moisturizer and go like super light coverage. This is the Laura Mercier Light Revealer Tinted Moisturizer. I still have a little bit of a tan from Mexico and this is in my summer shade, so should work. I don't think it'll be too dark, is it? Maybe a little, but it's not too bad. Just gonna work that in with my fingers. I know when I tried this product in a first impression, like a year ago or 2 years ago, maybe even now, I tried a brush and a sponge and neither of those worked very well. I thought it was going to be more of a foundation and less of a tinted moisturizer when I was first trying it, but when you apply these super lightweight, really hydrating, super light coverage products, fingers are definitely the best way to put them on. Okay, I am glowing. Things are kind of evened out a little bit. I'm gonna go in next with a little bit of concealer. I'm gonna do this underneath my eyes. This is the Makeup Forever Ultra HD, which last time I checked was on Sephora, but when I looked the other day to link it for someone, it was not on there anymore. So I don't know if you can still get it on the Makeup Forever website, but it's leaving us, guys, and it's devastating. It's literally the best concealer I've ever used. Besides my under eyes, I'm just gonna use it to build up a little bit of extra coverage on some areas where I have dark marks and hyperpigmentation from previous acne. And then I'll just go ahead and blend that all in with my Beauty Blender. Will and I have always had super chill, really relaxed Valentine's days. I remember we started dating in December, so I have this really vivid memory of our first Valentine's Day. We had only been dating for a couple of months, and yeah, it was at this Thai restaurant in Vancouver across the street from his house, and I remember he got me a gift, which I thought was so, like, I wasn't expecting a gift, and so when he like gave me this gift, I was like, holy crap. It was literally like some little white gloves that had a maple leaf on them, I think. I don't know like where he got them or why he thought to get them, but I was just so blown away that he got me a gift. And yeah, that night is very vivid in my memory, which we've been together for a very long time, have many memories together, and not all of them are that vivid. So it's just interesting. I don't know that I can remember our first Valentine's together so well, but we have a lot in December and January between the two of us, between his parents both having their birthdays in December. We used to have our anniversary in December, Christmas, New Year's, and then both of our birthdays in January. By the time Valentine's Day comes around, we're always just like kind of done. We're done with going out. We're done with big celebrations. So we end up just staying home and yeah, ordering food. We typically order Indian food. It's kind of a tradition that we have, and we'll put on one of our favorite movies. Last year on Valentine's Day, actually, they were playing La La Land at The Review, which is a movie theater near us that plays retro movies. And they were playing La La Land, which is one of Will and I's favorite movies, like ever. It's so good. We both love Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone, and that movie is just amazing. And we love it. So we thought it was really cute that they were playing it on Valentine's Day. So we did end up going out last year to watch that, and we went for dinner and stuff before. But I think this year our plans are very chill. We don't really have any, well, we made a plan to not make a plan basically, and we'll just do our normal thing, order some food, hang out at home. But that's honestly like one of my favorite things to do. So it'll be great. It'll be a fun night. Okay, so now that we have kind of this base on, I want to go ahead and finish off my eyes. And I don't know exactly what I want to do. I kind of like them the way that they are, but it does feel like it's missing something underneath. So I guess I'll just take the matte color that I used first and just add a bit of that underneath. And then I guess I'll use that Ready tone that I used to smoke out the eyeliner from this Natasha Denona palette, and maybe just add a little bit of that as well. Mostly just right on the outer corner, keeping it soft. And then I'm thinking maybe some nude liner in the waterline would be cute. I mostly skip liner in my waterline these days, although I've been seeing that brown and black in the waterline, like tightlining and putting it inside the waterline, is definitely a trend that is coming back, which is exciting to me because I do really like that look. But yeah, for today, I think let's just go nude because I want to just kind of keep the focus on the color of the eyeshadow. And I feel like if I make my eyes too dark, they'll just look smoky instead of fun and poppy. Finish off the bottom with some mascara on my lower lashes. And then to finish off my eyes, I do want to just make the inner corner really pop and be very shimmery and bright. So let's go back into the retro palette here and use one of these shimmer shades. Actually, you know what? First, I'm going to take this color right here that's almost like a white with a really kind of pinky base to it. Yeah, it's basically white. and then add that first so that we get some like nice brightness. Oh my gosh, yes, that was perfect. And then a little bit of shimmer. I don't know if I should use this one or this one up over here. I think I'm gonna take the one in the middle. It's called Psychedelic. Just a bit more pinky, less purple. And add a little bit of that on top and kind of up into this inner part. Oh my god, I am obsessed! This is so different than what I thought I was gonna do when I sat down here today. I always reach for like the hot pinks, and this is way more subdued, but still totally a Valentine's Day vibe. Oh my god, I'm obsessed with my eye makeup. I haven't seen my eyes like this in so long, like with full lashes and liner and eyeshadow and glitter and everything. It's been a minute. All right, so for bronzer, I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Contour Wand. Are people still using this? I feel like this really had a moment on social media. I've been using it since it came out, using it, loving it. It's been a go-to for me. But what about you guys? I like to work in sections because it does give you some time to work with it, but it dries, you know, fairly quickly. So I like to do my forehead first. Give myself some shape and some warmth. And just pat that in. I think this side's a little darker, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more here. And then I want my highlight to look really wet, so I want to use a liquid highlight. So I'm going to use the Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Light Wand, the companion to the Hollywood Contour Wand, and I'll just pat that in with my finger. This gives like the most intense glow. It's so pretty for my brides who are having flash photography taken. So if my brides tell me that they are having film photos taken, it's kind of trendy now. We did it at our wedding too, where we had both digital and film photos taken. Yeah, usually those film photos have a really nice bright flash, and this highlight looks so incredible in those instances. So whenever I hear that, I always use it on them because I know it's just gonna make their makeup look so amazing in their photos. Yeah, look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Eee. Wow, guys, I haven't done my makeup like this in so long and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Everything is so quick these days. Even when I'm like going out for special events and stuff, I just kind of go back and do the same makeup that I always do because I'm just never really in the mood to like sit down and play like I was today. And look how nice it looks. Okay, let's keep going. I'm like desperate to fill in my brows because I feel like it's gonna really just bring this to the next level. So I've got my Glossier boy brow here and I'm gonna comb that through. I got them done last week, so they're just like perfect. I always feel like after I get my brows done, they look great, but then a week later when they've had just a week's worth of time to settle and kind of like grow in a little bit is when they're my absolute favorite. So yeah, I feel like they're just at their prime at the moment. Oh shoot, I was gonna film a little like transformation video for Instagram. I'm trying to post more on my makeup Instagram account and I forgot. Damn, photos will have to do. Okay, I need blush and I'm not sure what I should do. This is Stockholm from Merit, one of my favorite cream blushes, but I just don't think this shade of pink goes with the pinks that I have on my eyes. So I'm gonna have to do powder, and I'm either gonna do this one right here called Love Glow from Charlotte Tilbury. The color in the middle I feel like works, but not the one on the edge. Maybe. No, I think it's still too peachy. So then when I want like a really blue-based pink blush, I go for this one, which is Love is the Drug from Charlotte Tilbury. Also feeling very peachy compared to my eye makeup, and which is interesting because usually this is so like pink rather than peach, but it's looking very peach. Well, what should I do? Maybe this one. I never use this blush anymore. This is called Sex on Fire from Charlotte Tilbury. I used to use it all the time because I love it with red lipstick. And I used to wear red lipstick all the time, but I never do anymore. Maybe I'll try this. I haven't used this in so long, literally years. Let's just try it, shall we? Yeah, a little bit like reddier, but I don't know if I have in my collection anything that would work better. It definitely works. It's just not what I had in my head for what I wanted, but the tones definitely go, which is perfect. As I'm filming this video, the Grammys were just a couple of days ago, and so the internet is just full of all the Grammy performances. And I am so obsessed with Miley, you guys. First of all, I've been a huge Miley Cyrus fan since Bangers. So I wasn't a fan of Hannah Montana. I was a little bit too old for that. But when she released Bangers, I fell in love with her. I listened to that album probably 1,000 times. I went to the Bangers concert with my friend Kira, and it was one of the best concerts that I've ever been to. We had so much fun, and I just love Miley. Anyways, she just won her first Grammy, and her performance was so amazing, and she looks so incredible. Like, she just is an icon. Her voice is so unique and so amazing, and yeah, I have flowers like stuck in my head because I've been watching little clips of it on TikTok all day today. So yeah, it's just like going on repeat in my head right now. But I just had some inspo for my lipstick. I was searching through my lipsticks for this one right here, which is called Live It Up. Just like a really pretty kind of light purpley pinky tone that I feel like will go really nicely with this eye makeup. But as I was looking for that, I came across this guy right here. This is Night Crimson from Charlotte Tilbury. This is the first Charlotte Tilbury lipstick I ever got. So she's quite old now. It became kind of like my signature lip at the counter because I was really the only one who ever wore shades like this, and this is like the exact color almost, well yeah, pretty much as the eyeliner that I put on. And I just finished saying that I only use this blush when I wear red lipstick. So I was like, should I do a red lipstick? So I'm gonna do both, and you guys tell me which one you like better. I'm gonna start with the lighter one because it'll be easier to remove. I'm just using this lip liner from YSL. This is in the color 70 La New. I've had this for so long, I don't know if they make it anymore, but if they do, it'll be linked down below with everything else. All of the products that I talk about in today's video are linked in the description box as always. Oh, this is definitely peachier than I remembered. Seems to be a common theme today. Very pretty color. Yeah, it goes. I could almost just fill my lips in with that, and that would be really pretty. But let's do Live It Up from Charlotte Tilbury first. Ha! It's so cute! Oh my god. I'm so cute. Yeah. Guys, look. Are you as obsessed as me? I don't know if it's coming off like on camera as good as it looks in person, but like this subtle shimmer on the lid, red eyeliner, and the lashes. I love it. I feel like it looks so cute. It's so pink and Valentine's Day. Yay. My skin looks so good and glowy. I'm glad I went with the lighter coverage just to like rock my natural skin, you know? Okay, fun. The pink and the pink. Love. Let's try something a bit different. And the best part is that it still definitely fits with the Valentine's Day theme because red is definitely a Valentine's Day color as well. This is the Walk of No Shame lip liner. This is actually a Walk of Shame lip liner, so that tells you how old this is. She changed the name so long ago. And then Night Crimson. I feel like I almost need a darker liner. This was even darker than I remember. Oh my god, I haven't put a color like this on my lips in so long. That is like the theme of today's video. Maybe we should title it like using products that I haven't used in a really long time. Like a shop my stash. That's basically what we ended up doing here. Let me play with my lip line a little bit. I have this super old one from MAC, Vino. Oh, I'm gonna give it a sharpen just in case there's something gross on there. I had this old Urban Decay lipstick that was like a really dark purple, and I got this lip liner to go with it. Actually very similar to this color. Years ago, like I'm talking 2014. Yeah, the first one was too light, and I feel like this one's almost too purple. But I'm just working with what I got. Wow. It feels strange to have lipstick this dark on. What do we think? Which one do we like better? Oh my god, guys. I feel like you're gonna all say the light one, but I kind of love this more like vampy, sexy. I don't really know which one I like better. I'll have to look back at the footage and see what I think. All right, I don't know if you guys can tell how much fun I had in today's video, but I had a lot of fun filming today's video. So maybe we're gonna have to do some more of these like sit down and just like play with makeup type videos, because I used to do this all the time and I haven't in so long, and it brought me so much joy. So thank you guys so much for being here, because I wouldn't have this feeling without you. Let me know which lip you liked better in the comments down below. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.